This video will show you how to take full advantage of the GMetrix online practice system. Putting in the time as much as you need, anywhere from 1 hour to several hours, on your exam of choice, whether it be Excel, Word, or the Experts, or Outlook, PowerPoint, or Access, will take you that much further to succeeding on the exam itself. Note that your registration includes the exam one time and also access to the GMetrix. There's no particular course involved with this. So you received a code in an email for GMetrix. So you go to gmetrix.com, and then first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Student Portal up here. And when you go to Student Portal, it's going to ask you to if you don't have an account, to sign up. And you're simply going to put your different information here, and I'll just fill in some information. You won't be able to see it. Now I'm going to accept the terms of service, confirm, and you now have the ability to sign in. So don't forget your password, but if you ever forget, just choose forget your password. Okay, so let's sign in, and go through the welcome messages, so on. It's just going to give you some ideas. Okay, now it's GMetrix. It's designed for a lot of different purposes. We're not going to give you access to all of it for the price. However, you will have access to the practice test. Now, if you have yet to redeem an access code, you can enter it here. So I'm just going to close this, and I'm going to type in the access code that was sent to you, redeem, and it's going to say it's good to take a test. Now, you've been allowed multiple different practice sessions on these tests. They're highly simulated tests that resemble your actual exam, the Microsoft Office Specialist exam. Now, you are registered in a Microsoft Office exam mode, so please don't go into any of these other ones. If you want to go to these other ones, that's a whole different certification. We don't offer them right now. If you are Office 2016, you want to do the master's program, let us know in advance. Okay, so I'm going to click on this, and it's different exams you have. Now you can choose more than one, that's not a problem, but the most popular is Excel, right? So we're going to choose Excel at some point, and it's going to ask you, when you start an exam, do you want training mode or testing mode? And again, you can do that multiple times. Okay, so there we go. I'm good to go. There's my account, right? You can change your account information if you would like, and there are various things here. Now just remember, we're not subscribed to these different things, so don't ask, because this is not what we sell you. This is not what we give you. You can try to, like, for example, go here and go to a study guide, see what we have, right? You can read this if you like, and see if it's there. If it's there, use it. If it's not there, then you don't have access to it. In this case, it does seem like there are some things there. So we're going to go to training mode, overview. You can do questions. Okay, so saving a workbook, for example, it'll just ask you questions like that. Okay, now note that your actual exam is not multiple choice in any way. It is actually you actually have to do it. So when you come on the exam date, your software will actually open up. There will be questions at the bottom, and you actually do it right inside Word or Excel or whatever it is that you've chosen. So you can play around with this. There's different things like, how to manage worksheets and so on. View it, take advantage of this in any way you like. However, this is what we're going to do, is go up here to tests. We're going to do a new test. If you are in between one, there's saved ones, and it'll also show you the ones you've completed. So there's multiple opportunities to do this. I'm going to click on Office 19. That's where you land, right? And let's say I want to do Excel Associate 2019. And there we go. Okay, so don't forget, there's training mode and there's testing mode. So I'm just going to go to training mode, and there's several different ones here, right? Different questions and so on. So let's go to training mode. You do have to download the GMetrix SMS system. Now, the reason for that is it's actually going to be operating on your computer. There's a whole simulation, and yes, of course, you do need the actual software itself, which is, let's say in this case, Excel, right, for 2019. So I'm just going to download this for Mac or for Windows and install it. So once it's finished downloading, you can actually run. Click open, and there we go. You'd have to log in with your original information and see where it takes me. and sign in. There we go. Okay, so it says resume. Now I'm just going to maximize this, and let's resume. So our system is installed, it's working properly, and let's download stuff. And this might, like if you're doing this over a few months, it might ask you to download again because they're continually changing the questions, right? And they're continually changing what you see and what you get. So look what happened. It opens up Excel. I have Excel installed, and it takes a while. Just be patient. And this is pretty much what your actual exam will look like, whether it's Word or Excel or so on. It'll give you questions down here, and then there's different tasks. You could go forward, you could go backwards, and so on, okay? Now you'll notice that when you're on a task and you're stuck, if you click help, it'll actually give you step by step of how to do this. And I think that's pretty cool. So if I go to task 2, for example, if I don't click help, it just gives you the question. But if I click help, it'll actually tell me step by step what to do. And that's a great training tool for you as well. Now, at any point, you can restart the project. Project is all of these tasks together. You can save the project, or you can actually even just grade the project. So I didn't do any of it. I'm just going to click on summary. It gives you a summary of what you've done, what you haven't done. You can go forward and backwards if you like. You can save the test. You can finish the test. A lot of different options here. So I'm just going to save the project. Let's save it to the cloud. It doesn't matter, local or cloud, it's up to you. You can now go to additional tests if you like, start a new one. Again, there's a limit, but you're allowed several of them. Okay? And again, have a look at study guides, etc. to help you out.